page taking so long to reload? Okay, that's working. All right. Ah. Hello and welcome to the R/RTD Super Series number 3, race numero 15. We're here at Dover, the Monster Mile, for 40 laps that should be quite interesting, with any luck. This track has high banking, both on the in the corners and along the straights, so we should see, hopefully have an interesting race here. That said, during the last season it was a little bit disappointing. Anyway, to the grid now. We have a Brit on pole, with Thief alongside him. Then behind is our Bruted Grunt, Lewis MB, Syrup Man, First Name, Front Shot, Nekochan, Zombie Head, Spinalla, Roman and Munch, rounding out the top half of the grid. In 13th we have Northerner, then Robert Jean in 14th, Great Dane 15th, Flandre 16th, KVF 17th, Aaron 18th, Cyclone 19th and Apollo 20th. Behind them, the final four are Meg on the Road, Xander, Nyxana and Quattro. This is incidentally the second pole position for Brit in his career, both of which have come during this season. The first being at Kentucky Speedway, which was the 10th round of this season. However, that time he was not able to convert that pole and only finished in 11th. So this could well be an interesting race. Will he become the third driver this season to take a win from pole position? Sorry, correction. Will he become the 5th driver to take a win from pole position this season? Or will it be one of the other 23 who comes around turn 4 at Dover in 40 laps time to claim glory? We're behind the pace car and we're getting ready for the off. We should only have one pace lap and then it will be underway and going, and I am very excited for this. Currently, in terms of the championship, this is a rather interesting situation in that most of the title protagonists are at least moderately far back in this race. The highest person who could be considered to be still in with a shot. Green. Oh, we're going green. There's no more time to talk about the championship. We're going green at Dover. Brit takes the lead ahead of Thief, and it looks pretty consistent. They've mostly been able to hold position, and yes, Thief really sort of getting a bit left behind, but he ducks in. And I think the inside line will be the place to be. Who's that going wide? I believe that was Xander going quite wide there. Looked like Nyxana got past him down the back. Oh, and they're going 3 wide. That might not end well.
Oh, they made a bit of contact. Both of them hit the wall there.
This looks like it should hopefully be a lot more of an interesting race than the last time we were here, where there wasn't really all that much going on. But right now, looks like behind the leader, there is quite a lot going on. Whoa. Big lunge for Dane, and he makes contact there. As there's a lot of jostling for position. This is certainly a lot more exciting than we'd expected, and probably better than we hoped, to be quite honest. Now, as you see, Nyxana's made it up to 20th, but he's going to have to fend off the 29 there, and it looks like he does. who's going to have to fight off Flandre, which he can't do, and now try and fight off Xander, which he might not be able to do because Xander has quite a good run, but no, he holds him off. Cyclone there on the outside of Aaron. Looks like Apollo is going to go down his inside, but we can't quite see. Yep, Apollo makes it around the inside to claim another position. We see there's another pack with Neko-chan ahead. Oh, and they're going 3 wide through the banking there. That is a very bold. And oh, Roman gets nudged into wall by Lewis MB. Munch sweeps through. Dane tries to follow through there. Very opportunistic from them both. Indeed. Yes, currently we're on lap 7 of 40 of this race. Brit still leads. He's half a second ahead of Thief now. They're going... Oh, Nyxana going down the inside of Aaron there to take 18th away from him. Aaron's having a really bad time. Luis also, he's getting shuffled down the pack very rapidly after having that contact with Roman, who seems to have really recovered. He's managed to keep his momentum and keep going, but Lewis is just getting left behind. As we go through turn 4 once again. Britt has just pulling away. It looks like this is going to be the 5th victory from pole position this season by the looks of things. Which, that is a bit of a surprise. I mean, considering the start of this season, pole was not really the race to be. But right now, it looks like it today. It definitely is. Yeah, Britt continuing to pull away from Thief. Very good drive by that guy. We're finishing lap 11, start of lap 12, but behind him it is still fairly close, and you never know. It only takes one mistake and people go into the wall and it all starts again. It might well all just kick off, and Roman's been shuffled back down to 19. If he's about to lose that to Aaron. I wonder what happened to him. He must have hit the wall by the looks of things. Oh, Spinella down 9 laps. He has obviously suffered damage. That is quite interesting. I did not see when that happened, but this Roman is being completely mullered here. He's being left for dead. He has been hung out to dry time and time again. He's managed to get back in line, but is he going to slide wide? Ooh, possibly. Oh, yeah, that car is completely crippled by the looks of things. He has got no pace whatsoever. Oh, Nyxana going side by side with Flandre. Is that Flandre trying to attack? Or, oh, it looks as it might be, and that almost gives an opportunity for Lewis to get down the inside and past. But not quite. And now he's actually going to have to defend from Aaron. And defend he does, in fact. Now we are at lap 15. That is a fraction of the race. Don't expect me to be able to name that, but we go back to Munch and Dane fighting for 10th. It's quite close there. There's a big gap ahead of Munch, though, from about 2 seconds, and Dane just losing a ton of time there. That was a very poor run through that corner. That's really brought him under threat from behind now. That's Mig on the road behind him, who would sorely want to have a good result after what has been quite a tough season for him. It's not been that great, and considering that he was the Season 1 champion, he'd really like to be able to get back onto that form once again, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to.
Meg on the road Season 1 champion, the Great Dane Season 2 champion, both 11th and 12th. They're separated by 0.2 of a second.
Yep. Yes, this series does seem to have something just in it for whoever wins, and I wonder if next season whoever takes the title will be able to break that, because we've seen it, I think, pretty much consistently this season. Well, this season and last season, that the defending champion has always had just really not been able to cut the mustard. Be it in terms of pace or just in terms of racecraft, it's just not worked.
Oh, Mig, F.
Looks like Mig must have hit the...
No, Mig's just been done by Robert Sheen.
Oh, that's why. That is interesting. And that puts Robert Jean up into 12th, well, for so long, the leader of this championship. He led it for quite a few races early on in the season. Now he's currently down in 4th in the points, but... yeah, it doesn't... it looks like he's having a bit of a slight sliding there. These cars do slide about so much when they're close behind each other. It is very exciting to watch, but definitely not enjoyable to drive. And we see a replay here. Let's see what happens. Looks like that is... oh, never mind. Nothing did happen. 18 to go currently. We've raced so far caution-free. Hopefully we'll be able to remain that way till the flag. Till the white flag and then the checkered flag, obviously. Because it's never enjoyable to have to watch cautions. They take about 5 laps out of the race, plus also, crashes. But, oof. Let's see. Oh, that's a big pack right there. Looks like someone is going into the pits. Who is that? Is that Spinella? This must have been quite a while ago, possibly. Or was it?
Engine failure? Lap 3.
Oh, this is lap 3. Wow.
Oh, there is... Contactorino.
Ah, so that is what led to Spinella being so far behind during this race. That is very interesting. And that is a somewhat erroneous note there, but yes, indeed. Look at the gap that 9th have pulled from 10th and behind. It is actually quite amazing to see just how big that is. But it could prove to be oh so fleeting, depending on whether we see a caution. And it only takes someone just making one move, one tiny mistake, and we could easily see one. Does look like this race has calmed down a lot since the start, though. And being asked if we're going to have a CA competition caution, I do not believe so, but that would be interesting if that did happen. But I do not believe we're going to see one of those. It would bring the field back together quite a lot though, although it does seem to have closed in a bit. That Munch seems to have sort of pulled away just a little from Dane, who's currently got Robert Jean Wright tucked up behind him. We've got 11 laps to go currently. Britt has held the lead from the word go really here, and it's been again one of those just really dominant races that we've seen from many different drivers this season. We saw it from Apollo last race at the Daytona road course, and we've seen it so many other times before. Daytona, for instance. It's just really quite astounding how, even with drivers so just evenly matched, some days, some races, one of them will just have really, he'll have had his porridge that day, and he'll just pull away and take the win. And it looks like Britt is going to do that, unless we see a mistake, which could always happen. Remember, we saw that happen at Watkins Glen, with the leader going, with the leader, spinning out and crashing after a very, very good drive. So it is by no means over. 8 laps to go.
There's one hell of a train behind Munch.
Yep, indeed. He's really starting to hold people up, but the draft just doesn't seem to be strong enough for cars to be able to really benefit, to be able to get close enough to make moves, unfortunately. It's really quite a shame that it is so very weak. But look, we can see the dirty air there just pushing Dane up. Oh,
no.
And that leads Robert Jean to go down to the inside.
Yes, Dane, go on, round the outside. Go on, go on.
And a bit of commentator bias as they go too wide. We might want to go back and see that they're going too wide through turn 1.
Oh, fuck, I'm getting left behind. Oh, you fucking joking. I just had to hold on for 4 more laps, you piece of shit.
Could we please, yes, thank you. Yes, and we can see here that...
Go on, go down, go down, go down. Let's go. He hasn't lost 1 place. Good stuff.
Not quite something to be proud of there. Not the greatest thing to be proud of there, only losing 1 place.
Nyxana, fuck you. You're getting done by Flandre. Oh my god.
Well, my AI's an idiot and just went to the outside for no reason when there was space on the inside.
Look at the run you've got.
Yeah, quite a good run, but he's not going to... Oh, a really big chop. We're about to go... I think we might be about to go onto the white flag now. Oh, very big run from Nyxana there onto the 37. Can we... let's see, is he going to be able to make it? No, not quite. And I think that's about it. Unless he can get a very good exit off of that and onto Quattro. Yeah, white flag. Oh, Aaron sliding.
Totally oversteer.
Yep, and it looks like Britt has taken the win. Quite commanding. Could we please go back to... I think it's a bit late, unfortunately, actually, for us to see. But Britt is indeed the winner. And, yeah, behind they are as they were. Yep, Brit takes the win. Ahead of Thief, Uprooted Grunt, Syrup Man, Front Shot taking his second 5th place of the season, and first name. Behind them come Neko-chan, Zombie Head, Northerner. I'm being spammed on Discord, which is really quite annoying. Yes, I'm very sorry for that, but I'm being absolutely spammed on Discord. Northerner is 9th. Munch, the championship leader and still championship leader, is 10th, with Robert Jean in 11th. 12th is the Great Dane. 13th for Mig on the Road. 14th goes to Apollo. 15th to Quattro. 16th for Nyxana. 17th for Flandre. And 18th, the final point, goes to Xander. Now if we could see the bottom 6 places, thank you very much. In the final 6 we have Aaron in 19th, Cyclone in 20th, Luis MB in 21st, Roman 22nd, KVF 23rd, and Spinella 24th. I will quickly just recheck the championship to see what we get out of that now. We have 1 race to go until the playoffs. Oh, I have just selected too many columns. Hang on. I need to do that again because I just selected too much. Anyway, and with that, Munch remains in the lead of the championship, but his lead has been cut drastically to just 4 points. However, he is assured, in fact, of a spot in the playoffs. As is Brit, and Brit, Northerner, and Robert Jean, Quattro. Most of those in the top 3 are effectively assured of a playoff position. The only one who is in real doubt is First Name in 8th with 151 points. He is only 10 ahead of KVF and Xander, who are 9th and 10th, both on 141, then Neko-chan 11th on 140. Thank you for watching. That has been round 15 of the r/RTD Super Series at Dover. I've been Nyxana. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.